Hey, my friends, what's going on? As we get the shutter rolling of my lights in here, let me just zoom in. Yeah, they're still rolling. I'm putting on the movie that I recommended a lot of people watch, get caught up with, something that's been on my reference list for a long time for all time great cult classic movies. This one is none other than The Lost Boys. This is a absolutely amazing vampire movie. It set the standard back in the day for this kind of thing. It still stands as one of my favorite movies, so I'm enjoying a bit of it today. Just starting it up, relaxing today more so than trying to make some content and continually load some materials. I feel like perhaps if I don't have anything really significant to share, I'm not really going to be making stuff just to get your clicks and views, you know what I mean? So I'm putting this video out there just to share what I'm doing today. There won't be a live, there won't be any length of video. I'm evaluating sort of what I can do. I'm making a list of things that I need to check out. The systems are operating as best I can. Obviously, the Arendals are here while I evaluate the bookshelves, which is no problem. I did share at the end of my stream yesterday. Let me walk to the other room here. It is rather dark in my apartment, and that's on purpose. With this room, if you guys are familiar with my channel and my videos, this room was a dedicated space in white on purpose for my mom who passed away, and the white represents her favorite colors. Now, I don't know if she would absolutely approve of everything I've done in here, but to the most part, this is to remember and listen to music in her spirit and in her honor. So that's why the room is white. The ceiling, however, as you can see at the end of the room there, tiles have been falling off my ceiling for a number of months. At one point last year, we had this whole side panel fall off onto my equipment, which is not great for the gear. Sometimes it falls on top of the gear, and we don't want that. So I've got some extra panels. These panels do go up the side onto the side wall. I thought, in the lighting, it looks really great. It serves its purpose in terms of it's a small room with soft curtains on the sides in certain places, carpet to the bottom. So most of my first reflections or other reflections are controlled in the high frequencies. There are no thick panels to deal with the mid-range. I'm going to be working on that. So the ceiling and the stickers, it's been a fight for months and months and months. So I shared with my friends on my live stream the other day my next choice of action in terms of treating my ceiling. I have something on the way. It's going to be more fabric. I've decided on a fabric that I can use that I think is going to accent the space well. Now, I have a number of these tiles, which I may have to just replace completely, or I can find a manner of placing them on the ceiling in certain locations, maybe around the light, and then the fabric everywhere else, which means I'm going to lose this effect, but I might actually move these somewhere else. Now, I can't put them on the back wall. That makes no sense because there's an asymmetrical window, so that won't work. I might be able to extend them back this way, which is going to shift this around a little bit. So I have to decide what I'm going to do there. If I don't use them, maybe I'll sell them. Might be a better idea than holding on to them. Or what I might do is take these and change the middle of the room and put them at the back of the wall there, because people have said that, the mirror's a little strange. They're not sure what's going on there. And the reason I have the mirror is so that you can see behind the amplifiers. And when I'm in video mode and I'm doing point of view like this, shooting forwards, in the mirror when I'm sitting, you can still see that I'm there. And it's a matter of picture in picture if you see it that way. Some body language is visible. You can't see my hands off camera. I'm just trying to provide something different in those terms. So I may take this effect and move it in front of the window, make a panel that I can just stand up there. I might move the mirror eventually, but I actually kind of like it. I might change the frame, maybe put something else in that space. I actually thought about moving the entire unit between these areas, move the subs out to the side, and then the towers will be in here eventually because this is my 2-channel room. It's relatively small, but I'm making the best of it. It looks more like this because my camera is in wide angle. Yeah, so I'm making the best of it. Anyways, so I have something to go on the ceiling. I just wanted to update and let everybody know what's going on with that. It is a long weekend here in Canada, so I'm enjoying a Thanksgiving sort of weekend, treating myself, doing some relaxing things, trying not to be so rushed and doing stuff. I will be doing a video on these, the Bluetooth neck speakers, which have been super popular, and like 3 or 4 people I know have asked me about them. So, excuse the oily fingers. I don't think that's from today. Maybe that was the other day when I finished work. So those I will talk about. I still have my SVS bookshelf speakers, which have been in the house for a while. I did get a number of these in the house, so I'll be swapping out the feet on the Arundel towers and putting the Gaia 1s underneath them when I get them back in the room. See, right now I'm still evaluating bookshelves, so I can't really be swapping them back and forth all that often. So I will be doing that. And then I am also going to be evaluating the subwoofer stands. Now I have the 2 SVS subwoofers, and I'm going to IsoAcoustics everything. So the towers and subs will both get this treatment. Now you might be wondering, why wouldn't I put Gaia feet or stands underneath the bookshelves? Now that's true and possible. However, these stands are not exactly that expensive. They're really, really cheap. They were maybe under $100, maybe $80 on Amazon. They're wood, they're hollow. I could probably fill them with sand, might be a good update, but I don't think they have the threads on the bottom for really good spikes or adjustments. I might be able to use the other stands on top to isolate the bookshelves. I never asked about those. Could be something I could do. But these will go under the subs. The feet will go under the towers. That's going to be my main system upgrade. And I think for now, that's about it. I'm waiting for 2 other bookshelf models to come in, maybe 3 after Toronto Audiofest, which is next week. And then we will see what happens. So for now, from me to you, and thank you to my friends that have supported the growth on my channel, the comments, the feedback today. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on some things. If there's anything you'd really like to know about, I may not be able to bring you a demo because I'm a small channel, but if I'm able to answer your questions or point you in the right direction or talk about something that helps you understand a little bit more about audio and the technology or gear or anything like that, then please let me know. Again, that's the rolling of the lights. They're a slower shutter speed than my camera. So I will answer any questions that I can about the gear or your gear or any gear that's out there right now as honest as I can, as fair as I can. And if I get any demos in the future, I'll let you know exactly what those are. For now, I'm going to get to the movie. I'm going to relax for the weekend. It is a long weekend here, so I have tomorrow off, which is really nice. And then next weekend is Toronto Audiofest. So please do the thumbs up thing and notifications, or at least come back and check on the channel if you don't want to subscribe or do any of those things. Write down the name, come back and check out some things from now and then. I will have a lot more stuff coming up in the next few weeks because of different demos, different product, different borrowing things, different reps I will talk to at AudioFest, plus hundreds of photos and things like that will go on my Facebook, Instagram, and then videos will be posted on YouTube throughout the week. Please also check out PMA Magazine. They are a magazine that represents the areas in Toronto and Montreal for those audio shows. PMA Magazine have been amazing. I wouldn't say sponsors, but I would say supports. Their organization does a lot for music and music content as well as audio gear. So check them out, PMA Magazine. Some of my photos and videos and things like that are posted there. Toronto Audiofest, probably.com. Check that out if you want to know any more information. If you're local in the Toronto area, please reach out, come down to the show, check it out on one of the days, October 18th, 19th, or 20th. This is 2024, just in case this video stays up for a long time. And yeah, there should be a lot of exciting things. The Utopia Divas are going to be there. The new KEF speakers, I believe, are going to be there. Borson Acoustics is releasing the C1, so demos for us here in Canada. I got to see them at Expona last year, but it's our turn. There's a bunch of new stuff that's coming out. I'm not even sure exactly what it is, but a number of new things. I'll try to bring as much as I can to the table. Anyway, enough rambling. I appreciate you being here and showing support. I will check in again soon next weekend, like I said, Toronto Audiofest. So enjoy yourselves. Have a great weekend. Find some new music. Let me know what you think. Feedback is amazing. You don't have to like or subscribe, but if you leave a comment, I'd appreciate that much. And I will see you all in the future.